All right, so it's Wednesday and it's 8:31 on my clock now. So it's midweek market review na naman po ulit. Okay, so I hope you guys were able to catch on the NZDUSD breakout. There was a beautiful breakout on AUD USD as well, pero mas nakafocus ako kanina umaga sa NZDUSD after the breakout from last night, right? Or waiting for the pullback. That's what I mean. So, nga lang, umaakyat siya ulit ngayon. Medyo may panghihinayang but maagang na-close. Pero ganun talaga. Alright, so be thankful for whatever blessing that came into your trading account, right? Count your blessings, as they say. Okay, pero tingnan natin if we can still go in and look into NZD/USD again. Let's look into the major currencies. And at the same time, I have some requests from D and Welsi, Euro, GBP, and AUD, CHF as well. All right, so tingnan natin ha. This will be like a 30-minute session as planned, right? Pero syempre umabot tayo ng 40, maybe 50 minutes depending on some of the reactions. So as early as now, you can send your currency pairs over para ma-include ko sa list. All right, so far I have two on top of the usual major currency pairs that we have. I have Euro GBP from D and AUD CHF from Welsi. All right, so if you guys will be watching this later on, again, please understand na lalong-lalo na sa lower time frame like 1 hour, 15 minutes, or maybe on the 5 minutes, pwedeng nag-iba na yung market condition. So make sure that you go to your chart, right? And take these information that you got from me with a grain of salt, right? Validate nyo kung pwede pang gamitin yung analysis, okay? And as always, let me remind everyone that the information that you'll be getting from me today or tonight will be purely for educational purposes only. These are not financial advice, okay? Please understand, trading is risky. Educate yourself and make sure you understand what you're doing, okay? So, let's get it on. Right, let's go and check what the market is doing now. I'm on AUD USD as I've said. Tinitingnan natin to from Monday. Look at that beautiful breakout. Nga lang kaninang umaga mas nakafocus ako sa NZD USD. Yeah, because it has been like a long time coming from a symmetrical triangle na wala na yung attention ko kay AUD-US. But anyway, look at that beautiful breakout. There was a retest as well, right, of this right here with a beautiful almost kind of pin bar kanina, right? This one's done. I don't want to chase this anymore. Nandun na siya sa almost sa ceiling natin na 72.75. Probably what I will do tonight is if the market presents me with good opportunities to go for a short or a sell, this will be a quick sell for me tonight. Yun ang titingnan ko dito ngayon. Right? So, very, very close na siya to the ceiling. Okay? Very, very close na siya for the selling area. Sabihin na natin, zoom out ko ng konti no, para makita nyo. Again, this is my 70 to 75 level resistance. It's very, very close there. Where did we get this from? Mapapansin nyo, ito yung resistance from before. Though it's not the full stretch, no? Hindi ko sinasabi dyan na talaga magre-reverse. Pwedeng nandun sa taas, pero this is the closest one that we can see right now. Okay? Kung maalala nyo kung ano tong diagonal line na dinro ko dito, kung maalala nyo yan from Monday, okay, ito yung level na yan. So, in-stretch lang natin. This is a short-term resistance there that we were watching for to break out Monday. Yun nga, nangyari nga kanina. Well, for me personally, I wasn't able to jump in on that trade. If you were with me at the beginning of this session, you know the reason why. Okay, which a currency pair that we'll be looking into as well again tonight. Okay, but anyway, let me just go back to this one. Pwede pa ba tayong humabol? Probably that's the question, no? Ken, kung na-miss ko yung trade na yan kanina, pwede pa ba akong humabol? Right? For me personally, I will look for a sell close to this one instead. Hindi ko nahahabulin yung buy. Okay, very, very close to the ceiling na tayo. I will look for a price action that will tell me that the price is likely to go down. Something like this right here, something like this right here. But as you know me, I'm always looking for that engulfing bar. Again, if you're not familiar with the terminologies that I'm using, you can always ask your best friend, which is Google, right? Go and Google it. Unfortunately nga lang, things that you might read, watch, see, or whatnot, still, as always, will be subject for your interpretation. Okay? So if some things are not clear, then don't hesitate to reach out to someone para magtanong. Wala pong masamang magtanong. It will not be taken against you personally or the level of your what you call this understanding about things. No, mas mainam pa rin, 'di ba? Na nagtatanong kayo. All right? So, what is a bullish, a bearish engulfing? You can always find that. That's a general information that you can find online. Again, you can always reach out to me to whatever question that you might have. All right? Okay. We are about 6-5 pips-ish till the resistance. So, dito ako mag-aabang ng selling point. Okay? Kung hahabulin ko yung buy, hindi na. Very, very close. That's like a 5 pipper trade and close na tayo. Pero if you're a scalper, you're looking into just getting in probably 3 to 5 pips, then okay. Wala namang problema doon. Walang masama sa pagiging scalper. Profit is profit, 'di ba? Pero intindihin nyo lang din na masyado na kayong malapit sa resistance, so ibig sabihin, you're likely to take the money faster. All right? Quick in and out trade lang talaga 'yon. Okay? For me, I don't want I want to be more relaxed. So aabangan ko na lang na tumama siya sa ceiling, then I will look for a sell. What do you call this? I look for a sell, right? As simple as that. Then from there, hahanap din ako ng entry price. Saan pwedeng mangyari yun? Probably on H1, which is very, very close there. Or maybe on the 15-minute chart. Doon ako maghahanap. Okay? Doon ko siya hanapin. Oops, sorry. I have several EMAs here on my lower time frame as I studied this few days ago. Right? But anyway, tanggalin ko siya. Right? Kung mapapansin nyo, very, very close na. Either on 1 hourly or 15-minute chart, dyan ko siya abangan. Okay? So again, if I am to trade this tonight, i-monitor ko to tonight. The 72.75 level will be my resistance now. And I will anticipate for a sell there anytime tonight. Kung mag-breakout naman, this is a decent 30 pipper until the next full extension, at least what we are seeing, or at least what I'm seeing from January. Yun yung full extension niya, kumbaga. Okay, so we're seeing this extension right here. Full extension probably will be on that level. Measure natin on the fib, okay? Very quickly. Let me measure that on the fib. Yep, somewhere at 127. Yep, definitely. Yun yung pwede nating maging full extension doon. Look at this beautiful drop. Then we are in almost or close to the end of this move right here. So, okay lang naman i-anticipate nyo hanggang doon. Pero please do not disregard the 72.75 resistance. Okay? So, that's my take on AUD-USD. Again, pwede ako sa 15 minutes or sa 1 hourly chart. Okay? Aggressively, I could be on the 1 hourly chart. Okay? Conservatively, on the 15 minutes. Right? Could be a little puzzling when you say, sandali, mas faster yung 15 minutes. Bakit mo sinabing mas conservative ka doon? Okay, I'll give you a beautiful example here. Alright, bakit naging conservative yung 15 minutes? Ito po yung misunderstanding about time frames. Akala ng iba, pag faster time frame, laging aggressive na. No, sometimes if you're on the lower time frame, mas nagiging conservative ka pa nga. Okay? Ito, papaliwanag ko lang po na mabilis. In a form of an EMA. There you go. No. I have... I forgot. Sandali. 96. And at least 48. Okay. There you go. So, conservatively, okay, pansinin nyo, nasa 15-minute chart ako. Yan, tingnan natin 15-minute chart, okay? Pero bakit sinabi kong conservative? Here's the thing. Conservative, bakit? Kailangan ko pang mag-crossover itong orange and blue, which might take a little longer than just seeing the bar happening or touching here. I hope that makes sense for some, and for some who doesn't really understand that, don't worry. As you watch these videos over and over again, you'll get the hang of it. Okay? Or if not, send me a message directly. Okay? So, dahil mas matagal itong crossover na to, mas nagiging conservative ka, mas inaabangan mo pa yung crossover. Compared to going to H1, and as soon as H1 bar touches there, you're not really into watching the EMAs anymore. Right? So, kaya mas nagiging aggressive ka. I hope that makes sense, no? Bakit naging aggressive yung 1-hour trading more than the 15-minute trading? Okay? That is because of the EMAs. Now, if you are using the EMAs, yun yung mangyayari. Pero if you're not a big fan of the EMAs, I mean, no one's forcing you to use them. Again, that's one way of me seeing if I can have that reversal there on the 15-minute chart. So, if you notice, I'm making it available on just the 15-minute chart only, which is hindi ko na-adjust kanina. Alright? But anyway, That's my take on AUD-USD. Okay, ulitin ko lang po, I'll be watching this on H1 or on 15 minutes. If I'll be trading this, those are the time frames that I'll be monitoring tonight and the next couple of days. Alright? For at least a short-term sell muna ha, yun ang sinasabi ko. Pag nag-breakout, magiging iba yung bias natin, definitely. Pag nag-breakout yan, hindi nangyari yung gusto natin, then we will reassess our position and probably will be buyers for the next coming days. Alright? So there you go. I'm moving on now to Euro USD, our next currency pair. Back on the daily chart, Euro USD is now going sideways after a beautiful run for us. Yeah, if you guys were with me from last week, napakaganda nung rally nung binigay sa atin ni Euro USD. I hope you guys were able to take advantage of multiple positions there, from a sell to a buy to a sell. Right? Pero generally, I was selling, hindi nag-breakout, nag-straddle tayo at one point. We put a straddle here, pero nag-ano pa rin tayo, right? Na-trigger tayo sa sell. So now it's becoming a little sideways here. Yeah? Hindi na nagtuloy yung gusto nating downtrend towards the floor talaga. Kung maalala nyo, ito yung gusto natin pullback. Yes, bumalik nga siya, pero hindi siya nagtuloy-tuloy, no? Mapapansin nyo, bumalik siya dito. So for me personally, kung maalala nyo, meron akong running trade dyan that I carried on to this week. So kinlose ko na siya. Sabi ko hindi na siya tumutuloy, nagiging floor na tong level na to. So it's a wait and see for me now, right? If I want to be involved with Euro USD again, unfortunately it's staying in the middle of this range, right? Which I call the no man's land. Itong nandito sa part na to. So kasi it can go either way eh. Right? That's the reason why I'm calling it the no man's land. Why? Kasi pwede siyang umakyat, bumaba, right? Though, yun naman talaga yung concept ng market. Ang sa akin lang, pansinin nyo to. Pag nasa floor siya, mas mataas yung probability na umakyat. Pag nasa ceiling, mas mataas yung probability na bumaba. Okay? Pero kung nasa gitna siya, pwede siyang mag-whiplash eh. Or magganito. So, mas bumababa yung confidence ko on taking the trade. Right? Pag nasa middle na siya. Kung nandun na ako sa trade, well, I'm actually in the trade already. Nothing to worry about. Pero kung maghahanap ako ng entry and the price is within, that's a kind of for me. So kaya I'll rather wait for the price to either hit the ceiling or the floor. Mas confident ako doon. Right? So mas confident akong pumasok sa trade, doon ako maghahanap ng entry price. So probably for the next couple of days, it's a wait and see for me again. For Euro USD after a beautiful run since last week. So sabi nga natin, 'di ba, hindi araw-araw Pasko, right? Hindi rin araw-araw lahat ng currency pair trade mo, 'di ba? Dito po nangyayari yung basta meron na lang trade, makapasok lang, 'di ba? Doon po natatalo karamihan ng beginner traders, okay? I had this mentor that once told me that in trading, patience, more than just a virtue, is also a skill. Right? So if you cannot wait for the right setup or the setup that you are confident of, then you might as well stop trading, because you might lead on to just gambling, right? So I hope that's something that you can take away from me tonight and say, yeah, pag hindi ako confident dun sa position ko, I'll rather look into a different currency pair, right? Or kung may ganun akong tendency, I want to control myself if I want to pursue my career in trading, right? Kasi kailangan talaga nung disiplina, ng pasensya sa pag-aantay nung tamang setup. So that's my situation now on Euro USD. I'll rather monitor this further to see which level I want to get in. Pero the plan is, if the price hits this floor level, I would like to see if I can go for a quick buy. Or if the price goes touch the ceiling again, I'll go for a sell. So meaning, I'll try to see myself if I can operate within this level right here. Right? Yun lang yon. Buy, sell, buy, sell. Pero pag nasa middle pa, it's a wait and see muna. Okay? So yan lang muna, hindi ko muna gagawing komplikado yung analysis diyan, kasi for some probably the tendency would go and open additional indicators para lang makapasok. Well, I hope you understand why you're using a certain indicator. At one point I had a friend who came to me, right, that he uses these things and that MACD and RSI, and my first question was, why do you need that indicator, right? For me personally, I was not checking or testing his knowledge about the indicator. I want to know why you want to use an indicator. Ganun lang naman talaga yun. 'Di ba? Kasi pag naintindihan mo kung bakit mo ginagamit yung indicator, di mas effective ka gamit yung indicator. 'Di ba? Alright? Kumbaga, ganito na lang. To simplify the question, why do you need the speedometer in your car? right? But if you cannot answer that question, then just remove it. Pabigat lang yan sa sasakyan mo. Sa sasakyan mo, I mean. Right? But if you understand why you need it, and definitely you need it there. Hindi lang yan basta design. Right? So I hope that makes sense to everyone. I want to move on to GBP USD where still my trade is running there from Monday. Kung mapapansin nyo dyan, ito yung, again, nakakatuwa about not setting a take profit. It was hitting the floor level here several times. Then it went back up. Now it's going back down again. Oh, no. Sorry, not this one. I was still thinking I'm looking at the Euro US chart. So wala pa. Dito talaga siya. Yeah. So I'm looking to go and sell somewhere here. Okay. So hindi pa talaga siya bumababa. Okay. Umakit na naman siya ulit. Nag-negative na naman siya kaninang umaga. Now we're positive again. So yeah. The difference lang on this one, right, to the next currency pair that I'll be reviewing for you guys or to compare to Euro USD. Ito kasi, right, I have a wider room here to operate. This one, though you have a wider room, pero kasi mas narrower yung nagiging sideways dito. Balik ako ha, I'm on Euro USD, mas narrower, mas maliit yung space dito. Though dito ko siya ina-expect fully. Pero kasi, pagdating sa GBP USD, ito na yung full eh. So kumbaga ang nangyayari kay Euro US, parang nandito siya nagsa-sideways. Ito kasi, nandun pa naman talaga yung ano. So titingnan ko dito ngayon, kung hanggang bukas ayaw niya talagang tumuloy, baka te-take ko muna money early. Right? Pag hindi naman, then possibly papunta siya doon. Okay? Right? So I'm keeping that trade now still. We're still within that range. Beautiful thing is, it was lower than before. Kung makikita nyo, may momentum dito. So my confidence is still there. This is still lower than the previous. This is lower than the previous. So mapapansin nyo, we still have that downtrend there. Beautiful downtrend. Look at the waves pointing that direction. So that's where the confidence is coming from. Kaya hindi ko muna kino-close yung trade. Again, in comparison to Euro USD, eto kasi hindi siya lower than before. So kaya earlier tayo nag-close ng trade doon. Alright? So yun yung difference niya. I hope that also makes sense to you guys. So good question. If you have this in your mind, can I still get in? Probably on this one, yes. You can still get in on this trade. Pwede kayo mag-pending order somewhere here. Probably my stop loss will be above the breakout. What you call this? The resistance. Para pag nag-breakout, yun yung full extension ng stop loss nyo just in case we're wrong. Okay? Then again, you're trading the potential continuation of this downtrend. Okay? So you want to see this reversal happen tonight. Right? You have a beautiful breakout here, but this is not really the bearish engulfing that we want to see. We want to see something like this. Alright? Pwede nyo rin gamitin yan as the breakout from the previous. Pero look at that, bumabalik siya. Tingnan nyo na lang. On the 4 hours, tingnan natin on H1, no? Medyo malayo-layo na siya dun sa pin bar. We are about 12 pips from the pin bar or the shooting star. I want to check it on the 15-minute chart. My 15-minute chart always have this. Right? There you go. Wala pang crossover. So dito, maalala nyo kanina sabi ko, minsan kahit nasa lower time frame ka, conservative yung approach mo kasi nag-aantay ka ng crossover. So kagaya nito, kung gusto mo ng re-entry on GBP USD, then you might want to wait for the crossover bago ka mag-re-entry. 'Di ba? So kasi ganito, hindi pa nagko-crossover yung EMAs mo. Again, it will vary depending on what EMAs are you using, 'di ba? So from here, if I am to get in on a 15-minute chart, the first thing I need to know is the crossover, or I want to see is the crossover. Earliest would be the 4-hourly chart, which is now. Not necessarily like sell at market now. You might want to set a pending order, which is about 5 pips away. For me personally, I don't want to add in on this existing trade already. I want to see it progress. Sabi ko nga, ito yung disadvantage of not setting a take profit. Talagang ilalet mo yung so konyo, no? Ilalet mo run. you let the trade run, right? Hahayaan mo siyang tumakbo hanggang kailan ka comfortable to take the money, right? So that's that's something that you want to do when you do not set a take profit, right? So you can be konyo every now and then, like you're gonna watch lang if the market can go in your favor or not lang, right? So something like that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's my take on GBP USD. And And the one that I closed the position just couple of hours ago, and I said, sana hindi muna. Look at that 20 pipper that I had from that bullish engulfing. This is a beautiful bullish engulfing, ladies and gentlemen. From the breakout, right? Remember, we were selling here, a quick sell. I'm just glad I set a take profit there, if you guys remember that from Monday. So that's a quick trade there, and eventually, yeah, price went up and broken our symmetrical triangle. We have been watching this symmetrical triangle for quite some time now. Now it has broken through. Look at that bullish engulfing breakout. Pero yun nga, count your blessings. Yeah. 20 pipper here. Sabi ko, it's parang masyadong tuloy-tuloy na yung bar. Let me tell you something. Pag minsan kasi, pag yung mga bars na nakikita nyo or yung current na bar na nakita nyo is oversized, meaning it's not the usual bar, right? Size ng bar, in most cases, it will pull back, right? In most cases, it will pull back before going again. Hanap tayo ng bigyan ko kayo ng example Sandali, nag-go auto forward. I'll give you an example. Right? Look at this. Ito na lang dalawa na to. Look at this. Hindi siya average size nung mga previous bars, kung mapapansin nyo, right? So, parang nag-whiplash lang siya dito, umakyat kagad. Then, eventually, after the bigger bar, bumaba kagad. Ito yung ibig ko sabihin. Pag unusual yung size niya, right? There's a very good chance that the market will try to correct it. Then, the buyers and sellers will fight over that price more than other bars or the previous days. Okay? So, yun yung mindset ko kanina. Sabi ko, sandali. Masyado nang malaki yung bar. Let me take the money first before it pulls back. Alright? Pero, eventually, it went for another 30 pips and I said, okay, sana pumasok. Sana kinip ko na lang. Then, hanap na lang. So, ngayon, naghanap ako ng re-entry. That's the challenge. So, wala pa akong nakikitang pullback. I was anticipating for this price to move back. I'm sorry. Medyo malikot yung 4-hourly chart ko. So I was waiting. Sabi ko, abang na lang ako ng re-entry dito pero hindi nangyari. Okay? For the people who love fib, yep, I understand. Probably you're asking me to, bakit hindi ka na lang nag-check ng fib levels at doon ka tumingin? Yeah, actually I did. It didn't even touch the 38 level. So the 38 level is the earliest level I can consider myself getting into using the fib levels. Hindi nga siya even tumama dun So, well, there's scenarios like that. So, meaning, you need to just let it go. Diba? And sing the song. Right? So, is this sayang? Definitely. But then again, as my wife will always tell me, count your blessings. Right? Count your blessings. Kung tinake mo na yung profit mo doon, then, right? Kahit alam natin sayang yan, but still blessing. Profit is profit, right? So, hanap na lang ng re-entry. Okay? So, the question now is, where is my re-entry? Okay? Where is my re-entry? Tingnan muna natin. The first question is, how far can this breakout go? Right? Yun ang gusto natin ma-establish first. So, where do I want to check it? Alright? Where do I want to check it? Hanggang saan tong breakout na to? Okay? Commonly, or basically, I will start with the D1 chart again. Okay? So, maghanap ako ng hanggang saan ba pwedeng umakyat itong price na to. Hanggang saan, probably I would see myself monitoring it somewhere here. And sometimes I go for the line chart to have a much detailed one. At least for me. Then you notice that there are several bars here touching. So, meaning, if that's the first one, this is my full extension. Let me go back. Yep, this one. So, that's the first ceiling right there. So, ceiling 1, ceiling 2. So, I would anticipate for the full stretch, right, to go to that ceiling number 2, and the first touch will be on the ceiling number 1. Can it continue there? I don't know. Will it pull back anytime tonight? I don't know. I was anticipating for it earlier pero hindi nangyari, right? That's still about 37, almost 40 pips move for the current daily bar, which still will run until like about 6 a.m. tomorrow. So marami pang pwedeng mangyari. Excuse me. So this extension is still not yet done. So ibig sabihin magiging a little aggressive tayo when we are looking for the re-entry on NZDUSD. So medyo may pahabol tayo na mindset dito. Habol-habol tayo na mindset na konti. Pero which is not really advisable, okay? Kung hindi na kayo comfortable doon, then might as well leave and move to the next currency, right? Pero bibigyan ko pa rin kayo ng option. Probably we can go and jump in on the H1 chart. Right? We still see those waves pointing in that direction. Look at that. The H1 chart is already moving. Okay, that's a decent 30 pipper there if you want to. Plus minus spread. Depending on your broker, some brokers have wide spread on Euro NZDUSD. Yeah. Um, so mga 30-ish talaga. All right. Do not go over the 30 pip line kasi plus minus spread nyo pa yan, baka ang take profit nyo nandito somewhere here. All right. So watch out for the 68.29 resistance, right? Then you want to go and jump in there. Probably for the people who are on a faster time frame, yun, nag-bounce na siya or almost touching na siya dito, about 15 pipper na ang move. Oh, yeah. Dito nakita, sayang ah. Well, for me, that's my ideal entry price na kasi. Oh, close to the EMA. Well, if you notice now, it's like, yeah, parang gigil na gigil ka pumasok. How do you control that? For me, I'd rather move to the next currency pair. Gusto ko sanang mag-follow through doon sa unang trade. Could have just left it there. I left GBP USD. Diba? Okay, but anyway, it's a different story here. I think I want to wait for the H4 pullback instead. I'll wait for the H4 pullback. Kasi pag nag-pullback yan, I have a much bigger room for trading. So ganito na lang ang magiging plan ko to avoid myself on being so gigil na gigil. Diba? Gusto mo talagang pumasok. Ganito kasi yan sabihin ko sa inyo. If you see a trade, right, and you close your position early and the market moved in your favor, even if I'm trading for the longest time, I still have this. So especially for the beginner traders, you might want to expect yourself to have this attitude as well. Parang gusto mong pumasok ulit and chase on that trade. So might as well control yourself. That's one thing I can tell you. So that's what's happening to me now. Meron pa rin ako mga ganung tendencies na gusto kong habulin yung trade. So my advice to everyone is, if it doesn't make sense, move to the next currency. Right? Yep. Pag maraming what if, now you're becoming subjective more than objective. Okay? So jump in on the next currency. So at least I'll have a plan here para naman alam ko yung gagawin ko later on. Okay, so assuming that this move right here from this will be my full extension, aabangan ko na lang siya ulit somewhere at my 50% fib or maybe the 38.2. Okay, so ganun na lang yung plan ko. Instead of chasing on this now and what if bumaba, then talo pa ako, right? Though may chance naman talaga na umakyat doon, ang kinakatakot ko lang ngayon is what if mag-pull back muna before the price goes up. So might as well get my entry price here. In that scenario, I will also have a bigger room for buying there, then take profit will be somewhere here, right? At 127.2, that's the full extension. All right? So babalikan natin to, monitor natin to if we can get a re-entry here. Pero sabi ko nga again, kung meron kayong mga ganitong scenario, okay, I hope this will help. Kung meron kayong mga trades na na-close early and you see that the market moves in your favor further, count your blessings. Okay, count your blessings. Though meron chance na umakyat pa talaga yon, at meron talagang sayang moments, control yourself and tell yourself na, hey, I need to take a high probability trade. It's not just a trade, right? It's a high probability trade. Yun yung dapat hinahanap natin. Alright, so I hope you learned something from me here on this NZDUSD. Well, I tried to look for another option to get in. Anyway, I want to move on to the next one. USD CHF, right? D and Welsi, please stand by. Yeah, tingnan natin yung Euro, GBP, and AUD CHF, right? I just want to go through the usual thing. Yeah, USD CHF, look at that bounce, okay? As mentioned, we were expecting for that breakout there, so pero hindi nangyari. Okay? So for the people who were watching this since when did we start? Like a couple weeks ago. 'Di ba? Nandito siya nag-stay, nag-drop na nga yan, tapos nandito na siya sa floor. So from here, ito naman ang ina-anticipate natin. Pero if you guys can remember from Monday, we said that this is a level to watch out for, right? Hindi ka basta-basta mag-sell kasi it's a floor level. Well, true enough, the price have reversed, okay, and moving in that direction. Probably for some, if you are seeing this downtrend right here, just please do not discount the floor level later on pag mag-ooperate kayo somewhere dito. Okay, please consider that floor level right there because it has been significant, right? It was significant yesterday. Price did not continue to go down today. So ibig sabihin, if later on after this pullback, it goes there. Yeah, that's a level that you really need to monitor before going for a sell position. Okay? All right, good. So that's my take on USD CHF. Very straightforward kasi ngayon wala naman. I mean, for me personally, I'm not a big USD CHF trader, pero since it's part of the major currency pairs, it will help me understand the dollar strength across the board. So I always check it too. Okay, so for the people who trades USD CHF, those are my take. Sell below the diagonal, or sorry, the trend line support that I drew. Okay, hindi naman siya diagonal. Horizontal pa rin, pero yung trend line ang gamit ko. Yep, that's a short-term support there to watch out for. And sell level will be somewhere at the touch of this trend line here. Or if not, pag nag-break through yan, somewhere here, anticipating for this floor level, ceiling level to still hold on. Right? It is still a valid downtrend. Yep, it will still be a valid downtrend even if it reached this level. Remember, momentum is still there. You have those lower highs. You have these lower lows right here. Right? Price is still likely to go down. As far as the pattern is concerned, again, we can be wrong sometimes, diba? And eventually the market goes through instead. So, pag nangyari yun, i-revalidate lang natin yung position natin, then reassess yung entry price natin kung saan ba talaga tayo papasok. Okay? So, that's the USD CHF. USD CAD, I still don't want to get involved there. Though it's sideways, so meaning I'm not seeing dollar strength really for the past what do you call this, not really strong dollar, right? From Euro USD, you're seeing the sideways there. You're seeing sideways on GBP USD. USD CAD is still sideways, so no clear strength from the dollar yet. It goes to say na ito din yung ina-expect ko on dollar yen. All right, so if I can remove this one quickly, that's 50 and 20 EMA right there. If you notice, if you were with me from the beginning of time, you are familiar with this symmetrical triangle pattern that we were talking about. So notice from the dollar yen alone, you cannot see clear strength from the dollar. So I was a little bit excited, let me tell you, from yesterday. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, sabi ko 2222 yesterday, tama? Yeah, dito ko na inaabangan yung breakout, but it never became a bearish engulfing, so that pending order was canceled anyway. Bumalik na naman siya sa pagiging symmetrical, so I told myself, wait and see pa rin ako sa dollar yen. Right? So, when you look at this, from AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, dollar Swiss, dollar CAD, dollar yen, I'm not seeing strength in the dollar, right? Not yet. For the people who loves reading the news, probably you know the reason why already. You're watching out for that news as well. For everyone's benefit, I'm not putting in some fundamental or news information here, not to complicate the analysis, right? Because some are not really familiar with news trading, so probably later on we can have a separate session just for news trading alone, right? So these sessions has been more on technical analysis, right? And chart patterns. So I hope these analysis are helping you as well to understand the general market condition, right? So as far as the dollar is concerned, we're not seeing good or strength from the dollar yet, okay? And that could possibly change, especially for dollar yen now, very, very close on breaking that symmetrical triangle. Okay? With that being said, okay, kung walang dollar strength na clear pa sa market, then I would like to jump in on Euro GBP from these suggestion earlier, right? I will open a separate chart here. Let's go for a black and white chart. Oops. Oh, not really a black and white. I have my EMAs there. Okay, so let me clear that up first. Then Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Okay, so from here, on the daily chart. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Euro GBP is now close to the floor, right? Well, actually, it hit the floor from yesterday, right? Now, if you assess this price now, probably you're seeing this downtrend also. Kaso nga lang yung downtrend natin, medyo malapit-lapit na siya sa floor area, right? You don't want to be selling close to that level. Tingnan natin if this is a short-term sell, how many pips is this from the, like a 40 pipper move tonight? Pwede naman if you're looking for a short-term trade only. Pero let's look at the bigger picture. No, I want to understand what's going on this floor level. Because unlike this one, we have been monitoring the major currency pairs. Okay, That's reasonable. Look at that. A 2020 level is being tested now, right? At least from January, from February to this month, right? This level is being tested. So I would say there's a very good chance for the price to reverse, right? Kasi nandito pa rin siya sa taas ng horizontal line. If you might ask later on, what level are you looking at? Let me zoom in. It's 8308. I'm not sure if it's pixelated from your end. So it's 0.8308. That's the floor level that I'm watching right now. So ibig sabihin, if I am to make a trading plan on this one, for a seller, okay, sabihin natin we want to go short, I want to see the breakout. As always, I want to see the breakout, then the pullback. Two reasons here to sell. Number one, it is bouncing off the ceiling again, testing that ceiling, a beautiful level to or area to sell, as we might again go back to the previous analysis, okay, that every time the price hits the ceiling, we expect the price to go down instead, diba? Yun yung anticipation most of the time. Yeah, the second reason is, if I can go and draw this to you again, right, you are seeing this downtrend possibly continuing. So ibig sabihin, right, mas nandun yung confidence nyo to go for a sell, right? Or mataas yung confidence to really go for a sell, right? So if I will sell Euro GBP, I will wait for that level. So dito ako. Yan, ito yung S level ko, right? Right? Diyan ako maghahanap ng sell. Now, Ken, what if nangyari yung breakout? What if hindi nangyari yung ina-anticipate mo? Okay. From there, magre-reassess tayo ng position natin. Okay. So, what if ganun ang nangyari? Nag-breakout. Saan naman tayo papasok? Well, obviously, I don't see a clear market condition here. Right? Ano yung market condition? It could be sideways. It could be trending. I'm seeing a downtrend here, pero close to the floor. So, what am I saying na wala akong nakikitang clear market condition? Well, what I'm trying to say is clear market condition for a buy. Right? So, I have less reason to go for a buy more than a sell. Pero yung sell nga, kailangan pa yung breakout eh. So, tingnan natin ha. Let's scrutinize this more. Sabihin natin wala yung downtrend. Naghahanap tayo ng buy. Well, obviously, yung unang buy level mo, nandito na sa floor. Right? Nga lang, malayo ka na sa floor. Ang tanong natin ngayon is, can we re-enter? Right? For a buy. Dali ah. This will answer my question. There you go. That's a beautiful resistance right there. Then I go back from here. Oops, not that. Uy, sorry. Shortcut keys. Okay, so ibig sabihin, if I'll take this level as the ceiling, pullback, breakout, pullback, test, balik, then it can possibly go up there. So meaning, if I will buy, I could possibly buy until that level only. Can I do it now? Can I jump in on a buy now? Unang-una kong titingnan is my 15-minute chart. There you go. Alright? If I'm anticipating for a buy, again, disclaimer lang po. Alright? Balik lang ako sa D1 ha. Disclaimer lang po. If you have heard me say this earlier, if this is the range and this is the middle of the range, this is technically the no man's land or a no man's land. Okay? Pero for me personally, sabihin ko lang po, I would not trade in the middle of that range. Pero for the sake of the people who thinks that they can still jump in, probably if I am doing that too, I will go to my 15-minute chart and wait for the touch from this EMA and I will buy from there. Kasi I will base it on the momentum that the EMAs are presenting right now. Okay? But in most cases, again, disclaimer lang po, it's in the middle of that range that I'm seeing. I don't usually get in on that. But if you ask me what if you are going to, then it will be a 15-minute chart that I'll be using to jump in on a trade. At saan ako papasok? I will wait for that bounce off this EMA right here. Okay? So meaning, same concept ng waves, cycles, trends, and everything. Okay? You want to see the extension, the pullback, the extension, the pullback, extension, pullback, extension, pullback. Yun ang gusto nating i-anticipate. Right? Pero this is a little aggressive because this is not even higher than the previous. Hindi nga siya nagsha-show ng momentum eh. Right? So, best case scenario, actually nangyari na. Yung kaninang pag-touch niya pa lang dito, dapat nakapasok na tayo doon. Ito medyo malayo-layo na siya. Actually, galing na nga siya doon. No? Bumabalik na siya. Okay? So, Ito yung challenge ko when it comes to the no man's land. It's so difficult to find an entry level if you're in the middle of that range. Yeah. So the easier way to go is if I'm looking for a buy, I want to be conservative instead, right? So ang buy level ko talaga is above that horizontal line. Yeah? Buy level ko will be above this horizontal line. Pwera na lang, kung babalik ito tomorrow, then it will stay above here. This will be my B1. This becomes my B2. Anong ibig sabihin? This will be my first buy attempt. If it breaks through, dito mangyayari yung second buy ko. So ibig sabihin, take profit will be somewhere here. Take the money muna. Right? So for the bulls, for the buyers, again, buy level will be 1 here, buy level 2 will be here. So wait and see to break out talaga. For the sellers, for the people who are looking to see a bear market for the next couple of days, for me personally, I want to see that breakout first before selling towards that direction. Anyway, saan ba nanggagaling tong analysis natin? Look at that. Look at that. Hindi mo pwedeng i-discount yung mga times na na-reject si market dyan. So, I understand. Probably you're looking at the downtrend, pero sabi nga natin, diba? We want to see the breakout first before we jump in and go with the sellers, right? So you don't want to be selling here and eventually, I don't know, what if ito yung nangyari sa'yo, di ubos pera, diba? Okay? So it's better to be conservative when it comes to your trades, right? And just take high probability trades, diba? High probability trades. Again, when you're trading the currency market, it's not a competition between traders. You're not competing with other traders. Yeah. In fact, you are competing with yourself. So make sure you understand yourself so you can be better than your previous version of yourself. That's what I mean. Okay. All right. So that's my take on Euro GBP. All right. So D, later on, if you're watching this part of the video, you can send me a private message of what you think. All right. Or if you are in a position right now that you're trying to manage, let me know as well. Let me see how can I assist you or help you with that. Okay. If you're looking to get in, those are my opinions and probably my suggestion or my take if I'm getting in on that trade as well. Okay. Next one will be from Welcy, AUDCHF. Open ako ng separate chart, no, para ano. AUDCHF. Oops, template, black and white. There you go. And I need to edit this black and white template pala. I have the EMAs there. But anyway, okay, AUDCHF, all right? Our GBPUSD is still going. AUDCHF. Okay. Well, this is a little bit easier than Euro GBP. I want to go for a sell. Well, see if you're with me now. Like I have 11 people. I'm not sure. Hindi ko alam kung saan tinitingnan ko ano eh. Kung sino-sino yung current na nakainan. Sorry. Yeah. If you're with me right now, sandali. Interesting. Looking at the line chart. Sandali, ha? Let's be conservative a little here. I would love to go for a sell first. Okay? Ito yung initial reaction ko if you were me. You were listening earlier, no? I want to go for a sell. Where? Conservatively, tomorrow pa, entry price somewhere here. Yeah, a little aggressive will be some or possibly now. Oh no, a pending order pa lang pala. Sorry. Not at market, but a pending order. I want to see if we can go in now. And for the next, or the remainder of this 4-hourly chart, or bar, I mean, sorry, not the chart, the 4-hourly bar, kung matitrigger yung trade natin. Let me see. Entry price will be somewhere at, no, I like to go for 53 is very, very close. 51 is reasonable. Let's go for 66.51. Okay. I want to go for a sell order, a sell stop. So 0.6651 will be reasonable. And, okay, interesting. 66.97, right? 66.97. Again, for the sake of this example, I'm putting a 0.1 lot here. Okay. Let's set an order. Okay. If this price goes through, we can be in the trade. And for the sake of this example, I would like to find a take profit level as well, which could be this one right here now. Yeah, I think that one. 65.73. 65.73. Let's set a modify order. Somewhere here. Yeah, 65.75. Punta tayo doon. Take profit will be 0.6575. Modify. Pansinin nyo, nagkaroon tayo ng line dito. So, ibig sabihin, if the market goes through, then automatically this trade will be closed somewhere here, right? You can still be a little aggressive on this one on H1, but I won't suggest H1 trading because the price is already above the horizontal line, so you might anticipate for a breakout there instead. So, ibig sabihin, ang gusto kong mangyari, kung magsasell man ako, I want the price to go back down below this horizontal line. In that case, I'll have more confidence that the price can go in my favor. Pero kung nangyari na nagstay si market dito, right? Sana wag lang matamaan yung entry price natin. Then we can cancel this pending order. Then we can reassess our position for a buy instead. Right? Yun yung magiging bias ko later on. Which is also possible as I'm seeing a breakout of an ascending triangle. All right? For the people who are used to watching or looking for chart patterns, okay? You find this pattern right here very, very familiar to you. Look at this. You are seeing an ascending triangle. So, very, very close lang din tayo dito. Possible breakout yan ng ascending triangle natin. Pero, meron pa rin siyang space to fill dito. So, there's a very good chance that the price might go back and play around here. So, either way, ito yung plan natin. Umakyat man siya, cancel the pending order. We'll reassess for a buy. Pag bumaba, may pending order na tayo dyan. Looking into probably somewhere at 50, 60 pips. Yeah. Pero at any time you wish to take the money early, probably when you say, okay, na ako sa 20 pips, 30 pips, then you can always take the money early. Okay? I'm just setting an example of a take profit and what level did I take to decide to where to put my take profit at. Okay? So, that's my AUDCHF. On the 15 minutes, probably too aggressive na. Pumasok na siya dun kanina. Ang ganda sana nito. Floor touch. Bang. 20 pipper. I like that. Pero the 20 pips is done. I don't want to jump in on the 20 pips anymore. I'll rather look for a sell. Tingnan natin tong pull na to. Right? Tingnan natin tong correction na to. Pag hindi, I'll rather cancel that pending order and reassess my position. This is becoming a pin bar here, right? And there's a very good chance. A hammer here. If you are into candlestick, you're seeing a hammer here. Look at that. There you go. Right? But for some, if this goes down, this could be a hanging man there for you guys who are, candlesticks lovers. Okay? So it could mean differently later on. All right? So, but anyway, that's my take on AUDCHF. And thank you so much, ULC, for this pending order of mine now. I hope it will trigger. Pag hindi naman, no problem. Diba? Ibig sabihin, the market did not move in your favor, then definitely okay. All right? So, look at that. We extended longer than the usual. But I'm just so happy to see, some suggestions to you guys. We're almost 50 minutes on this live session, but I hope kahit mahaba, nakatulong pa rin sa inyo. Thank you so much for the people who are staying with me still to this point. Yeah. I really appreciate your time and your effort being with me tonight. And as always, let me just remind everyone, we're still on that road to the first 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel, right? It's funny because I just started this channel a couple weeks ago and we're halfway through, diba? So help me out, and for the people to be included on that roulette that we have, because I'll be picking 2 winners to have a one-on-one coaching session with me for at least 45 minutes. If you're already trading, then possibly we can include it in the session that will review your trades, probably improve your current strategy, and maybe touch into your trading plan. If you're not yet a trader at kayo yung napili, then if you're interested to learn, I'm willing to give you and share to you easy ways to start up your trading career the soonest possible time. So I'll be picking 2 winners as soon as we reach that 100 mark. Okay? Di mo na kailangan yan. Ang tagal-tagal na kitang kinoach. Okay? All right, so yeah, I'll be picking two winners as soon as we reach that first 100. I'm just so happy again. Sabi ko, ang bilis. Yep. Sa liit lang ng circle ko na nagte-trade and I'm not really a big fan of what you call this. You're welcome, Welsie. Of social media a few years back, and now I'm trying to be more what you call this. Kinakapa ko pa rin yung social media. So I hope you can help me out to reach that first 100 mark. Okay? The only thing that you need to do is to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, take a screenshot of it, then you share it to your Facebook page or what. Yeah, and take a screenshot of that as well. Then send me a private message, then I'll include you to the list of that roulette once we reach the 100 mark. Okay? All right, wonderful. So again, thank you so much for spending your Wednesday with me, guys. This is your midweek market review. As always, all right, everyone, hindi po masama magtanong. Kung meron kayong hindi naintindihan dun sa pinag-usapan natin tonight, right? Just send your questions over. I might not have all the answers in the world, but I'll try my best to answer them to the best of my knowledge, right? Or probably point you to the right direction who knows the answer. Okay? All right. So if you find trading stressful, you're not doing it correctly because trading should be fun. So as always, guys, may you have a pipful week ahead of you. I'll see you on Friday to check on the weekend or end of week, yeah, market performance. So from here till then, you guys have a wonderful evening ahead of you. I'll see you in the next session. Bye for now. Cheers.